I'm Josh George today to talk about the preseason predictions of the American Conference here, starting with the Eastern Division to the Western Division. Now, I'm going to go bottom to top here. You can briefly see ECU's schedule right here. Last year, I think their talent level kind of showed when they faced William and Mary, and they barely were able to win 19-17. Also, Lindsay, his magazine ranked them 113th coming in to this season. I don't think they've got a lot of talent this year. I think they might pull things together to get a senior night win for the seniors and beat SMU. With that win, I have them 2-8. Now, to the Bulls of South Florida. This team lost their last 4 games last season, and frankly, they're just, I don't know, they seem to be on a really downward trend. They have 12 starters coming back, but a whole new stable of running backs and a team that really likes to run the football. I've got the Bulls 4-7. Now, Temple, the team of Pennsylvania, man, they only play 8 games this year, and I don't think that's enough to really showcase how good they're really going to be. I think they've got some talent here. It's just not really going to show. They were 45th in passing offense last year. They got some things going for them, but I just don't think they play enough games to get it done. I've got Temple 2-6. Cincinnati, the Bearcats, 247 Sports, according to their talent composite, they rank number 1 in talent in the American Conference. Got a lot of talent, had a really good defense last year. 7 starters on defense coming back. I think they've got a lot going for them. Now, they did lose 0-42 to Ohio State, so they don't have the talent to necessarily win a title this year, but I think they've got the goods, so to speak. I have Cincinnati 9-1. Now, to Central Florida, Josh Heupel's back. I don't know who's going to be at quarterback, if it's going to be Mack, McKenzie, or Gabriel. But they're going to be good on offense. They're probably going to have the best offense in the American Conference. I'm really looking forward to watch them. The thing is, they couldn't get the stops late in games to close out some games, like losing to Pittsburgh and Tulsa and Cincinnati are games they probably could have won if their defense steps up. I think this year the defense is going to step up in most of their games. Right now I have them at 8-1 and winning their division. Now to the West, Tulsa, a team that showed some improvement defensively, although they were 92nd overall. They did put 2 defensive backs into the NFL. So I think defensive coordinator Gillespie is really going to have his hands full trying to get this team to win. I think they're going to kind of lean on him, and that's going to decide how good their year is. They improve a little bit, but I have them at 4-6. Now, Houston. I think this is where coaches are going to go to die. Applewhite got fired for not winning 8 games. Holgerson's not going to win 8 games this season. He's probably not going to win 8 games next season. He lost Derek King. He had a lot of guys sit out. I don't think it's a model that's working. I don't think his players are going to be as willing to run through walls for him. I've got the Cougars 4-6. So, to SMU, who started 8-0 and was 7th in passing offense last season, a team that returns Shane Buechele at quarterback and Sonny Dykes at head coach. I think it's a great combination. They're one of those really good combinations. They've got a really good chance. The problem is their defense was 107th in total defense last season. I think that could lose them some games this year. I have them at 7-5. Now to Navy. It's a gut factor. They're the Navy. Go Navy. Get Army. I've got Navy at 8-3. Now, I've got Tulane at 7-4. I think they've got the best option attack in all of college football. They finished 11th in rushing yards and total rushing yards last season. And I think they've got the rushing offense to get it done. Memphis, the team that won the conference last year but looked abysmal in that Penn State game. Also, they looked topsy-turvy last season. I think there's a lot of games they could have ended up losing, like that Ole Miss game. But I think if they can pull it together, they can win another conference title. But right now, I've got them 9-1. To the conference championship. Memphis wins the conference title if they finish second in passing offense again and third in rushing offense again. But I just don't think it's going to happen this year. I've got Central Florida winning the American Conference. I'm Josh George. If you're still watching, I'll be putting out a video of playoff predictions for 2020 and Week 1 predictions within the next week.